Hello boys and girls, today we are going to read Pete the Cat and his 4 Groovy Buttons together. It's possible that you've read this book before and that's okay. It's good to read books more than once. Plus we are going to add some musical elements to this book. So even if you've read it 100 times, it's quite possible that you've never done this musical activity with the book. We are going to start with some art and I would love for you to follow along at home. So before we start, gather these 3 supplies. All right, so either a pencil or a black marker, and then something to color with, so crayons, color pencils, more markers, up to you, and a piece of paper. If you don't have white paper at home, lined paper would be fine too. So take a couple minutes, pause the video, gather your supplies, and meet us back here for a little bit of art.
Hi everyone, today we have our supplies, and we hope you have supplies and you're ready to go.
All right, I have my sweet helper here today. So you are going to take your piece of paper and fold it in half. And then fold it in half one more time. Good. And then we are going to open it up just like this.
I wonder what we're doing.
It's going to be so fun. All right, and now in each of these columns that you see here, we are going to draw one button. What shape, Emma, is a button?
A circle.
A circle. So in this one area, I'm going to draw one big circle. Can you do that for me? And we would like for you guys at home to do this with us as well. And then we're going to put another slightly smaller circle on the inside. They don't have to be perfect. And what do you think we should put in the middle?
2 dots.
2 dots? I might put 4 in mine. If you like 2, you can put 2. Do you think they have to be dots?
No, they can be
whatever
shape.
you want. I might make some hearts on my next one. Okay, here we go. In the next section, another big circle. I might make some hearts here, just for fun. All right, and notice I'm only putting 1 button in each space, so I should end up with 4 buttons total. Ooh, I love your smiley faces. All right, here we go again. Let's see how creative we can be. And I forgot to put a paper under mine. I need to do that so this doesn't bleed through.
I'm going to put
I might draw some little stars here.
Yeah, 2 stars.
Ooh, your hearts look so nice. And then the last one.
I'm going to put stars.
Okay.
Do smiley faces.
Okay. I like the smiley faces. I wonder what the kids at home will come up with. I bet they'll have some good ideas too.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
You can tell us on the camera what you did.
Yeah, let us know what kind of shapes you put on the inside.
If you choose buttons, it's fine. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't have to be exactly like ours.
It's true. Okay, so I think Emma chose the same colors as the book, right?
Yeah.
Those buttons are teal, blue, green, and red. I am going to color mine just any colors I want. So you go ahead.
You can choose if you want the book to be, if you want the colors to be like the book, or you can choose whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm going to start with teal since that's the first color on your shirt.
All right, so go ahead and color your buttons, and then we'll let you know what to do next. Go. All right, so once you have your buttons ready, you're gonna need your paper as we read the book together. Great job, you guys. Now you should have a paper that looks similar to this. In the book, over and over again, you're gonna hear the line, and he kept on singing his song. That's gonna be your cue to have your paper handy and your finger ready to show the steady beat, because as soon as the song starts, you are gonna point to each button and show that steady beat there. Okay, so it's gonna go, my buttons, my 4 groovy buttons, my buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. So you gotta have listening ears, and you have to be ready to show that beat. Good luck.
Pete the cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much, he sang this song.
My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons.
Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left?
3!
4 minus 1 equals 3. Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no!
Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song.
My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons.
Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left?
2!
3 minus 1 equals 2. Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no!
Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song.
My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons.
Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left?
1!
2 minus 1 equals 1. Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no!
Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song.
My button, my 1 groovy button. My button, my 1 groovy button.
Oh no! The last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left?
0!
1 minus 1 equals 0. Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no!
Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt, and what do you think he saw? His belly button! And he kept on singing his song.
My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button.
I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no.
We keep
On singing.